So I ran into Tony Alagna. I figured I'd bother you because you're one of the top guys. I figured I'd ask your opinion on
Sure,
some of this stuff.
sure.
We're here at the Lexington Fasig-Tipton Selected Yearling Sale. Did I say that right? Did I get that
I
right?
think you got
Whatever.
everybody mentioned.
Close enough.
Yes.
So we're here looking at yearlings. So
Hmm.
let's give a little tutorial on what you're doing. First of
Okay.
all, you got a list, you got the book. Show your
Yeah.
book. There's actual writing in this book.
Yeah.
Just show for the people that there is writing in the book.
I
We won't give.
actually do make notes.
It wasn't scribbles and notes like I
No.
thought it was.
The crayon,
Okay, right,
the crayon broke
right.
earlier, but we're okay now.
Okay.
Got a pen.
So how do you? You're not looking at every horse here. There's hundreds of horses here. So you're not.
721 to be
Yeah.
exact.
So how'd you whittle it down first?
Well, first thing I do is eliminate a lot of horses on pedigree. I try to find, pedigrees that I believe in or my clients believe in, so I can eliminate horses right off the bat. So I'm not looking at 721
Right.
horses.
Do you automatically just circle every Captain Treacherous now?
Pretty much. Yeah,
Just
pretty much.
everyone you've
Yeah,
gone and
pretty
looked at,
much.
right?
Pretty much. We look at the majority of those. I mean, there's a few, of course, that probably don't have enough pedigree for what we're hoping to do, but we're definitely looking at 95% of the captains.
Sure. So you got your list down, like you said. You guys, Myra and the crew, they all whittle it down. And say,
Right.
okay, we want to go look at these now.
Yep.
Physically looking at these horses. Okay. You can't spend 20 minutes looking at each horse.
Correct.
So you got to whittle it down.
Right.
What's something quick that you're like, okay, either a yes or a no?
I think a lot of it when they come out of the stall, their presence. If a horse has a lot of presence, if he has a look about him, the first thing I do is start at the front of the horse, and I want to see how he lines up. Being if he's a pacer, he's supposed to stand one way. If he's a trotter, he's supposed to stand another.
Okay.
I want to check and see, and I'm looking for things in pairs. If he toes out and he's a trotter, I want both of them to toe out.
Yeah, right.
If he's a pacer, and he toes in, I want both of them to toe in evenly. So I'm looking for pairs when I'm looking at one side of the horse versus the other. Same thing. I want their hocks to be on the right way, their hip, everything to be in place, and then I'm looking at balance. I'm looking at the horse's whole body, the whole picture. And when you're looking at a horse and you're watching him walk and you're looking at him on the floor, I try to envision what that horse is going to look like on a racetrack, what his gait's going to be like when he's in motion on the track. And I always say anything a horse does at the lead, he's going to do that magnified by 100 when you're going at speed. So if he's flipping in toward the knee walking, chances are he's going to flip in toward the knee when he's on the track going a mile in 2 minutes or 2:05 or 2:40. I mean, so
2:05.
yeah,
You got
whatever.
to go in 46.
Yeah, well,
now.
I mean,
doing
just like for November,
Okay, fair enough. Is it mostly 90% of it is just like okay, or is there like every horse is like yeah perfect, or is it just you okay? I don't want, like you said, the evenness. Is that pretty much you're just crossing off?
I think like for the people that I'm buying for the most part, they're either looking for a horse that's going to be a stallion or they're looking for a mare that can be a broodmare someday. So I'm overly critical on what I'm looking at for other clients because that's going to be a future broodmare, and if she's not correct, her foals aren't going to be correct. And if I'm looking at a stallion and he's a bad individual, he's going to pass on bad individuals. So we've seen that time and time again. So I'm overly critical of a horse I'm buying for a client that might have a future as a broodmare or stallion. If I'm looking at what I call a spec horse, it may be a horse in the $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 range, then I just want to make money with, and I'm not worried about the end result. He still has enough pedigree to be a stallion or a broodmare because I've already eliminated the pedigrees I don't like.
So you kind of have a group, B group, or I shouldn't say A. You got A specs.
Ones that I can afford and ones I can't afford.
This horse bet, like if it's in the A group, you got probably a couple listed in the A group. They better not have anything wrong with them.
Right, yeah. We're looking for perfection, and you're never going to find perfection, but when you do and the pedigree lines up, then it's, as they say, dearly beloved, we're gathered here today.
That's right.
We're going to take a big run at it.
That's right. So I'll let you get back. You got another like 40 horses.
Just 40 or so.
We're here at Springhaven Farm. And
Sanina and Stephanie, Esty, great job. Very happy to buy horses from them. They put together a nice consignment every year. So.
Perfect. So I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your first trip to Lexington.
Yeah, exactly. All right, thanks, man.
Take care.